I think it's time. I
Is
think
it
it's
that
time
time?
because I think it's that time because you have a G3 to deliver, and I know you were going to do it immaculately. It's going
Oh,
to be
yeah.
incredible.
Well, we were just talking about Davey Hogg a little while
Oh
ago,
my
so let's bring up
goodness!
old Davey again, shall we?
What are the odds?
Because we just passed the I think it's the
Yeah.
6th anniversary of the Parkland school tragedy, right? Of course, that's what he's made his entire career on, is talking about that. And so
Which
he
is
did make
weird
a
by
post. He made a
itself.
few posts. What's that?
Which is weird by itself. He's made his
Right,
entire name on that.
right. So his post says, in Parkland, the cop on campus did nothing. In Uverde, the cops on campus did nothing. In Kansas City, the cops did nothing. Too often, the good guys with guns only prove to be cowards with guns. More cops will not end gun violence. So basically, he's saying, you know,
Hmm.
I would agree that they're, especially in Parkland, the security guard was anything um, but and of course, you know, with the other shootings that were mentioned, they're especially with the cops standing around the hallway in Uverde, Texas, right?
Right.
I see what he's saying there. And then we talked about Kansas City. Now I just watched that video and
That's
I
not true at
saw a
all.
wall of cops running towards
Right.
gunfire.
So did I.
So there he's just talking trash, right? And just
Mm-hmm.
making things up. Um, there was a police response in
Mm-hmm.
Verde, but it's what people are criticizing it, and I think rightly so, based upon some of the stuff I've seen. But then
Yep.
to go on to say that good guys with guns prove to be cowards and with guns, and the cops aren't going to do anything, basically. So once again, this kind of goes along with what we see with the other idiot Davey from K-12 Shooting Database. They're arguing basically that security and police do nothing. So we just don't need them. It's just
Right.
hey, they're never going to stop the bad guys. So why do we even have them? They're all cowards with guns. So let's just do away with them. I mean, what is he proposing here? Well, I know what he's proposing. He wants to take your gun
Of
away,
course,
not
all the
theirs.
guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know
But
what's fascinating about this, Tom?
what's that?
Um, he says all that, and he's literally retweeting a video of an unarmed guy who tackled one of the shooters. Like, he's like, so your point here of watching a good guy tackle one of the shooters without a gun is that good guys are cowards with guns.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
we're
they're more
not
brave
cowards
without
when we
them.
don't
Yeah.
have guns. So the guy literally jumps on a dude who is running away with a gun on his person after committing what looks like, conjecture, gang violence. It kind of flies in the face of what you said above that, Davey, because I mean that kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, based on that video, it would appear that maybe if we just, if the cops didn't have guns, they may have been more productive because it was a guy without a gun that tackled one of
There you
them.
go.
So, yeah, maybe it's just if you take the gun away, the cowardness goes away with it. I mean, who knows? I don't know what this clown's getting at, other than he's just dumb as a bag of rocks, and he likes to post and prove that every day.
He's very vocal. He loves seeing some attention.
All right. Well, you have anything else to say about that one?
Oh, no. I think that one really wrapped itself up nicely. I think it did, but please continue.
I think we're up to number 13, Doc. And this comes from a random post I found on X last night. And the guy goes by Warren. And his comment is thus: this is what Fox News did to our country. We have grown ass men running around terrified to go to the grocery store without 3 guns. Well, I made a response post to this. I don't know if we have that one, Doc. I sent it over. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It's up next. So my response to him was, yeah, that Fox News. Who knew they were broadcasting back in the 1800s? Intelligent people know that 1 equals none, 2 equals 1. Now, if you want to go for 3 or more, it's a free country. Well, at least it used to be. I still like to pretend it is. And then I posted a couple of pictures from the 1800s where you see, several gentlemen with more than abrasive pistols, 3 pistols, 4 pistols. It's not Fox News. Carrying more than one firearm is actually quite common. You'll find police carrying more than one firearm. They'll have a sidearm. They may have a backup gun. They'll have a rifle or shotgun in the patrol car. And many civilians do as well. I've carried more than one gun myself. Now, I've not done it in the way that gentleman was doing it in the grocery store. I don't care what he does. It's a free country. It's not illegal. Does that offend the sensibilities of the gun grabbers? Well, I'm sure it does. I mean, they're offended by just about everything. But nothing was done wrong there, but certainly wasn't Fox News that caused that man to put on 3 guns.
May I make an observation, Tim?
Sure.
Oh, I just it's just a small thing. I just think we're actually looking at a guy who believes excess in all manner of life. Do you see how many cars he has on his keychain? I mean,
I know, right?
that is like 400 keys, and
Yeah.
he's wearing 2 belts. He's a big boy, so he's eating a lot of his Wheaties. I just think he believes in excess in everything, to be quite
Yeah.
honest.
And based on the direction that the gun in the rear in the small of his back is facing, it appears he may be left-handed, primarily.
Ooh,
Even though he has a pistol on either hip, he still has that one in the back that's left-handed. He's carrying the keys in the right hand.
it's
If
weird.
those keys are on the left hand, that could be a deadly weapon too. You can punch
Man.
people with those keys, and that'll do all sorts of damage to somebody's face. I mean, this guy's just a walking Viking. This is a gladiator, folks, and it's upsetting the gun grabbers.
It is. It is. And I mean, you know what? More power to you. The only critique that I'm going to make on this fine gentleman is that looks like kind of like an Uncle Mike's belt
Yeah,
that's been overdone twice with 2 holsters, one for each right and left approach. Um,
yeah.
with another one in the back on the main buckle. I'm only concerned about the application. I'm not concerned about the freedom, but I am a little concerned with this guy's need for excess. I am a little bit.
It's I would shake the guy's hand if I ran into him, but anyway. Right. Just remember, folks, Fox News was not broadcasting in the 1800s. They have nothing to do with people carrying more than one firearm. And the anti-gunners that say things like that just prove once again that they're brain dead. All right, folks. Thanks for watching Second Legacy, and we'll talk to you guys soon.